Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to the stream. So, we're going to do something a little bit different today. We're going to be working on some Megabase stuff, but I thought it'd be a good idea to kind of run you guys through um, some of the creative process that I've been using to try and get to. I guess I want to kind of share the concept between behind what I've been thinking on how I want the mega base to move forward, some general concepts on how I want the base to expand, and just kind of have some fun here in creative mode for a little bit. And then we will switch it over to the realm and look and see what's different and how we'll move forward. Um, yeah, and how we'll move forward because I'll anyone that's ever done creative, you probably come over here and you just do a little bit of conceptual stuff, and then at least for me, I'll get an idea of what I kind of want, and then I'll switch over to the realm or like my single player world in survival, and I'll do things just a little bit different, but at least have the idea of what I wanted. You know, that I'll at least have the idea of kind of what I was looking for. So, um, here's the big, I guess, the big thing I kind of want to share. I will tell you now, anyone that's just been a part of the my Discord server that I'm a part of, this tunnel is absolutely different than what I've actually started creating in on the realm, but I still I still want to show it to you guys because I'm really proud of what I kind of came up with, because this was not part of my original design here by any means. It is completely different. But we'll come back to this here in a second because I want to show you guys some other things I've been messing with. I've really done a lot of just conceptual stuff in here, and I'm still not finished. Kind of getting through the idea of what I want, but I've definitely got a good clean start on what I'm trying to do. But um, in the realm, this pier is not there, but you're starting to really kind of see what I've had envisioned with the base as a whole. Let's see if we can't get a good view. Um, hey, Whooper fan, how's it going? Thank you for stopping in. You kind of get an idea of what I've had envisioned this whole time. You've got the big space station and then the center spire. From here, this is definitely, I've only built half of it because I wanted to just kind of get the idea down. Um, but I really, really like how this turned out. Good, and you? How's it going? I'm doing well. Thank you. I'm a little exhausted just from a normal work day. I went and played some golf. It is super hot here in the Midwest in the United States, so I am hot. I feel a little bit dehydrated. um, my man is building the gravity replicator. I'm not sure what that is. Is that something that is searchable on YouTube? Assuming it is. Yeah, I'm a little warm right now, so I'm drinking some water and still wanted to kind of share what I've been kind of messing with here. At least the creative conceptual design behind it, and then we'll switch over to the realm and kind of see what I've actually built. Um, but yeah, like the center spires here, I got all three rings done. The rings are finished as far as like the concrete piece in the actual realm, and then that's not the one I've built out. This one right here. Let's go down here. What's basically what the name does, the gravity replicator. Okay. As far as in the rings, I've been messing around with some tiles and things, but I think we're gonna go with something like this. I like this black and white, very monochrome um, look here, and then doing the oh, what the hell are these? Soul lanterns. I think it looks very ancient city esque as far as like with the whole idea with the wardens kind of being the ones that crash landed here. Them being the inhabitants. This has still got a very ancient city type look to it. And then, yeah, as far as that goes, and then if we go down into the cave below, we'll kind of see. So again, the idea is here, like we crashed here, right? This thing got stuck, and then they couldn't get out, so then they inhabited below, right? So then here would be the bottom side of the spire, stuck through the plateau, and they're legit stuck, right? So that's how that looks. Again, only half of it built, but just kind of the how I'm getting my thought across. I think we're gonna do some like glowberry and glow like and stuff around it, so it kind of lights up like it's been here for a really long time. She does bear hers. Thank you very much. So you're obviously new to my stream, so a little background on me. Um, I've been playing this game for a little over a year. Um, I have really good ideas. Um, I have a general idea on how I want to execute it. Again, that's because I come from a construction and design background. By trade, I'm a 3D modeler, and then actually I'm a contractor too. So I do a lot of building, and I'm in the engineering and design space. So I can conceptualize really well. I can build really well. It's just how do I acquire the materials I want and then bring it to fruition. Um, but then, like, if the idea is the space station crashed here, right? I eventually want to get this all switched over to mud and like black wool and stuff, so it looks like there was just a big blast here in this basin. So that a lot of this will be switched over to mud, so it looks like it's been charred. We'll put in some like magma blocks and things, so it looks like it's still actively hot from the impact, even though it happened a long time ago. So we're going to start to kind of work on that. And then I guess the other part that would be important for you to know is down deep underneath here, directly underneath this, actually is an ancient city. We have not ventured in and looked at it yet. Eventually, our realm has 4 players on it. And so I would like all the other guys to be able to experience an ancient city. So that might kind of help clue you into my design choices here and why I keep saying ancient city esque. As far as like how the rings go. Originally, I was going to kind of do this like mangrove plank in here. I was going to do nether brick on that one, and then like crimson flooring up there to kind of give it a red theme, but them all be different. But I really like how this deep slate tile, wherever it went over here, I really like how this turned out. So I think we're going to move forward with how this looks, and then obviously get the spire in all the way. And then the other thing that I've been working on recently would be, and again, it's a little bit different than how I've actually started building it on the realm. One day I was making some concrete. I have a concrete farm just right over here on this beach. You can see it kind of lit up over there. I have an auto concrete farm right there, 2 of them actually. I died going through a portal, and I happened to have slept right there. So I had to walk my way through here. And traversing that plateau there to get to my base is a son of a bitch. So I was like, man, it'd be really nice if I had a tunnel right here. So that's what I did. I kind of conceptualized what I wanted it to look like as it comes through, and then make it look like it's been broken, like they never actually made it all the way up, like it's been very weathered. And then right down in that hole, which is probably too dark to see down there, but let's take a peek real quick. I don't want to give away any spoilers on what the ancient city looks like, but the ancient city is right here. This is naturally generated, this hole here. I did not expose it. So, I mean, the ancient city is down below ready for the taking. So, all of this is really starting to kind of like come together. And yeah, Zeke, I'm super pleased with how this is going to turn out. Um, Obviously, my base right now, like the bridge, the plan is going to be a little bit different than what I've done here, just due to the sheer size of the tunnel that I've actually placed on the realm. But I want to do something very similar to this. I want it to look just very menacing and dark. I want it to be supported by chains. I want the blue soul lanterns because I think that's really just going to really fit the bill the best. but again, it's gonna be different than how I have it conceptualized here. But random lava falls, yeah, all that's naturally generated there. I don't want to change any of it. I really like the way it looks. I may end up doing something different with the tunnel as far as like how I'm going to decorate it. I've already got different plans than what I laid in here. And we'll go through that here in a little bit when I switch it over. But I don't think you were on when I showed the bottom of the spike as it comes through. Here's what it would look like underneath. Um, stuck through the ground, the charring and burning has come through, and then you have a bunch of glow lichen and glowberries and things are going to help somewhat illuminate what that spike looks like because it's been there for a really long time. Already looks very menacing and dark. Yeah, like I said, I'm super pleased with it. This is all just very conceptual, and this all just came from an idea of a fantasy picture I found on Pinterest with a space station that looked very similar to what I built here. And then I was like, I think I can build this in Minecraft somewhere. So that's what I was going for. And did you see the ring, Zeke? I think like as far as the floor palette and the lighting. Let's go in here and drop. So I think I'm gonna go with this. I think I'll switch all 3 rings out for this type of flooring. Put the blue soul lanterns. Make sure that those lights and things look like they're on the right arc. I was trying some different flooring. I didn't end up liking the copper, but I was just trying something different. I tried the red nether brick and regular nether brick, but I feel like the deep slate just really gives it the look that I think I want. Yeah. So with that being said, I mean, again, let's take one more final look and then we'll jump over to the actual realm and I'll show you what is different. But I mean, when you're flying in, our starter base is off this direction. It's about 1,000 blocks that direction over there. So when you're flying in, this is your view when you're coming into the area. Like you can tell this is mine, and there's something vast here. So my effort is definitely coming through and coming to fruition. So on that note, let's switch over to. Let me kind of get back here on my portable area that looks nothing like this now. That's not what I wanted. Oh well. As soon as that gets done loading, let's switch over. In a second. Reminds me of some space horror things I've seen and read. Yeah, like I said, super, super happy with it. So let's switch over to the realm and then we'll take a peek at what I've actually done. The main thing, I haven't done any of the mud and the char. That center spire is not there yet. I'm still going to have to do some thinking about how I want that to actually be built. Being able to build it in creative is much different than actually being able to build it in survival. Beans of beans. Thanks for stopping in. But yeah, the constructability of how you do it on creative, obviously much different than how you would do it in survival. So I'm gonna have to put some thought into how I want to do that, especially trying to get the center spire that's been poked through the bottom of the plateau. Definitely gonna have to do some creative things with scaffolding and things to be able to create that shape. But super, super happy with how this has turned out so far. Question for Whooper fan and Beans of Beans and Beans. Just curious, how did you find me? I always like to ask first time chatters. Sun's getting ready to set here, sleep, and then we'll go look at the tunnel. And here we go. Okay, so as you can see looking down there, tunnel much, much, much larger than what I just showed you. It is huge. And the reason for it is I got overzealous and thought like, man, this thing would look super sick if I like supersized it, because what I didn't want is I wanted there to be a proportional build. I didn't want this little tiny dinky entrance that led to this monster structure that's there, right? That center spire is not there. But if you're walking up here, it needs to be a grand entrance. Um it has to look like it fits. And that little tunnel that I had in creative just didn't give me that like mega base feel. I wanted a grand entrance. So I went through, not through, I repaired. I went through 4 netherite pickaxes. The silk touch one, actually. 4 of these things. I had to repair it 4 times. And I'm still not done. I need to go about 4 levels further down to be able to get the actual scale of what I'm wanting. And then we're going to have some big grand archway that comes through here. And then I think instead of that drawbridge that I had, I'm not sure if I'll end up doing that or if I'll end up like fully encasing it in. But then I think I'm going to leave like this side of it here open. This side will be completely closed in. So this big arch that's going to be here, that same profile is going to be basically doing this. I think I'll have 3 or 4 sections. One of those will be the actual my portal to the base. So like when you come in from my nether hub that we're building, it'll put you in right here on this bridge. The open side is going to overlook this overhang here, which you can see down there is the ancient city structures down below. So I think from the bridge, I'll probably have like a big platform here with like a 3x3 column that'll go all the way down to the ancient city, and then we'll take and put a wraparound staircase all the way down that'll lead you all the way down to the ancient city. So the idea being the wardens crashed here, they couldn't leave, their ship was stuck. So then because they couldn't go anywhere, they just went down below and they created a civilization down below. So then us, however, I don't have a time frame, but we came in, we discovered this ship, and then we're like, and all this, they built this tunnel, they built a way to get down there, and then they built their civilization. And we're coming in basically as explorers, and we're trying to figure out what the hell is down here, and then we have to go raid it. So that's the general, I guess my general plan. That's where I'm headed now. Not down to the ancient city, but that's my path forward for right now. So if we take off again, our starter areas, 1,000 blocks that way. If you're coming in here, here's a general idea. You're like, oh, what the hell is that? That's a monster tunnel. What the fuck is that thing? And then, well, let's go check her out. Hop into this super big tunnel, and you're like, oh, there's shit going down there. Let's go down there. So I think the actual base will be, once we get the wardens and stuff cleared out, all the skulk sensors and shriekers, my actual base will probably be down there in the ancient city, and and then we'll have all this up top. That's basically just kind of like the landmark that shows us where I'm at. So yeah, I'm again, like, this realm's been around for a couple months. We have not been consistent playing. We've been having fun playing, Fortnite and some other stuff and just having fun. But the other 3 guys that play on the server with us, Zeke is in chat. He's one of the guys in here. We had not been playing long. Zeke's been playing for a couple years, but he was strictly a creative player. And then the other 2 guys on the server, they're fresh. They've just got a couple months of playing. So we're basically teaching them all the tips, tricks, monsters, the builds on the realm together, and then just kind of doing some big cool things like this. We all come from the construction and engineering field, so this is where we're at. So again, while I was digging, I was just kind of keeping everything. Again, all of that there is white concrete, so I had to acquire all that sand and gravel, white dye, and make all of this. So I didn't go with an easy build by any means. And then this side here is going to have all of our stone that I silk touched. And then, I must be in my ender chest still, I went and acquired a whole bunch of cobbled deep slate the other day. I've got some tough, and then all this other stuff's just kind of other stuff I have. So I have my scaffolding there. Let's pull this out. Get this out. Gonna need that scaffolding. Man, my Pinterest is full of oversized monsters and cities. I wish I could be part of it. And then me too. So I mean, here's the deal. So I have a single player world also. An idea like this actually started off on my single player world, but it never came to fruition. So then when I was talking to the guys about creating a realm just so we could all play together, um, I didn't have this in mind, and then somehow that idea came to fruition here, but it's turned out much better than what I had envisioned at first. But again, I have a Pinterest board that's just loaded with like fantasy caves and space things and just different ideas that I was like, this could be a cool build in Minecraft if I could wrap my head around how I want it to look. Originally, I was gonna put this damn build on top of um like an ice spikes biome, and then we were flying around one day trying to help Snatch to one of the other guys on the server try and find a Megabase area, and I saw this basin, and I was like, dude, if I could get this thing set up to where this space station crashed here, and this big basin was the result of that crash, that impact, I think this could look pretty sweet. And I ditched my whole idea and seriously came here. So I appreciate the kind words and feedbacks. I'm happy to hear that it's not just dumb. I just didn't have just like a wild idea that is absurd. Let's go check out the concrete farm real quick, or the converter, I guess, and our really, really, really nice shrine from a fun stream. What's up, Snatched? Showing some new folks the Megabase. I started off in creative, kind of showing them the idea, and then I hopped right over to the realm and showing off a little bit what we've done. This freaking tunnel though, huge. And like I said, I still got to go 4 more levels down. So I think what we might do for part of the, actually that's a lie. I want to conceptualize a little bit more, because I have an idea. Like, again, I'm engineering, construction, like 3D modeler, right? So I have to draw. Like, I have to actually, no shit. I have graph paper in front of me that where I block by block drew out how I want my arches to look, how I'm going to get the shape, how I want my pillars to look. I kind of nerded out on it. So I think what I want to do is we're going to, you know what, I wonder if it'd be better. Sorry, you're going to have to deal with me for a second. I wonder if it would be better to make a copy of this, and then go into creative and just conceptually playing with you guys how the pillars would look. Because there's still a lot of work that needs. Was that my deep slate? That was my deep slate. There's still a lot of work that I need to figure out, but I want to be able to. That's not the block I was thinking. Is it fucking Blackstone that I'm thinking of? I think it's Blackstone. There's a particular block. It's got a chiseled square and then like a center point. I feel like it's deep. I feel like it's Blackstone now that I'm looking at it. But let's take this now. And let's go here. And sun's getting ready to set. Figures. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the idea was going to be you would skip a block, have this here, 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 and then there would be another one of these guys right here. You would have these like, oh shit, deep slate stairs that would then wrap around this, all the way around. And then 4 more of these guys inset, and then you would have walls that go up pretty damn high. I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna turn this into a creative stream. We're gonna design a little bit. So bear with me. I think this would be important. I think this might actually help really drive the thing home. Got to note every idea. That would be cool. I can see it. I think cool. All right, let's. All right, bear with me here. I think this will be better for everyone, and it's part of my creative process anyway. So I'm gonna have to do it whether it's on stream or on my own anyway. What kind of muffin you got, Beans? All right, let's go here. Here, hook manage realm. I don't think that's what I want. Here we go. Edit. We want to make or download. I appreciate it. Is it Whopper fan or Whooper? It's making me think like a cheeseburger, like a Whopper. Whooper? AGVS Whooper fan. What's a Whooper? All right, world import started. All right, so that's downloads done. Whooper is the little guy from here. Okay. All right, let's go. All right, it's back out of that. Need this one. Go to creative. Okay. Whoop. Back here. We'll just turn that all to peaceful and play. I gotcha. Oh, it's a Pokemon. Okay. I don't remember that one from back in the day when I was into that, but and some of them knows how to use a skate. Okay, I'll take your word for it. All right, load this slow shit in real quick. He even had a regional forms. Sorry, go. No worries. Jamon. Sorry, if I had known I would have done the creative thing, I would have had this all ready to go. Okay, so let's dip down here. Come across. So if we, let me get my blocks I need. I know for sure I want the tiles. I want, son of a bitch. I actually wanted, no, that's not what I was thinking either. Is it? I don't think it was this. I thought there was a dot between. I don't remember there being the pig snout, so maybe I'm mixing two things. So we may end up going with the deep slate. Polished brick there. I think I want deep slate. I know. I think I want this. Here, let's kick over here. I think I want. I don't know if I want brick or if I want tiled walls. And then I don't know if I'm going to go with Not that one. I'm unsure of whether I'm going to fill it with that or where's tough? So that's a natural block. Nope, a smooth basalt. Ooh, that could look good though. Could look good. Where is, that's what I want right there, tough. And then we're gonna need, where's my stairs? This, I think I want this, and where's slabs at? Sorry, I'm not in creative much, so I'm not the most proficient. Nope, I want this one. Okay, so now let's stick with the blackstone, or the, not blackstone, shit. Deep slate's good, beautiful block. Sometimes something I love and think it looks beautiful in any build is the amethyst crystal. Yes and no. I feel like that's a block that you can get pretty carried away with. At least for me, I can never find the the right mix of how to use it. It feels a little too don't want to say cartoony, but it feels a little cartoony to me. Just because I don't have the block I want yet. Let's fill this in for a second because we're going to take in place. We're going to go here. Nope, it's not that one's in one. So here, here, here. I don't feel like that's right. Is that right? Is that what I wanted? No, it's supposed to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it's 5. Okay. Nope, it's up 1. See, this is why we gotta do it in creative, because I can't keep my shit straight. So here, again, we're going for large scale. Again, so we're gonna have some filler blocks again. It won't be these. And then we're gonna go with this here. Then pretty sure it was this. And then from here, so for now, if we go with this particular block, we're obviously going to have to do an ocean monument type thing. I don't believe that's what I'm going to end up wanting to do, but we'll go with it for the moment. Nope, that would also be, no, it would be a stair. And then you would have walls that come up to encase. See, and this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep, okay. So the same thing there. Let's take these, go back down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whoop, I carried away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's only supposed to be 6 because we would be running into that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Son of a bitch. Okay. And then on top of that, you would then have the decorative stone, because this is part of the back part of the arch, you would have this. And then now we would be placing, let's see, on this front one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's also 12, which I did. Probably should have took that inside the cave there, but we'll keep going. So then we want upside down stair, upside down stair, upside down stair. Yeah, I don't know if I'd take a lot of notes yet. See, so you got stairs, and then you would have, what I do, walls again? So on this block here, I think the idea would be, again, it's all, we're playing here. I think I would have something, nope, it'd have to be soul sand. I want blue fire. Right, because we're gonna stick with the ancient city. Flint and steel. Son of a gun. So if you have that blue fire, oh, we need this. Where's trap doors? Probably something. It'd have to be that kind of green look. Something like this. Then I don't think I had a block in mind there. I think maybe that should be probably this here, like that. Same thing there. Flip down, flip down. So then from the side, this same pillar would then, repeat itself all the way through the tunnel, both sides. I'm not talking so much because I'm cooking my dinner. No worries. I think the sea lantern would be a good one too. You mean like inside of there? We can look. I think that might be too much, but it's worth looking. I think it's just going to be too much light because I want that the deep dark look. That's really bright for the deep dark, but that looks ominous, like what the deep dark would be. Okay, so if that's the general look there, I guess honestly the idea too, I forgot we're supposed to be down, like that would actually be built down on this level and then going up. But again, we're playing here. So we take that same thing and come across to here. You skip one, here, 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 right? That around. I guess now that we have the right block, let's get this in here. And then place that around. So we want that big foundation. It's got to look like a grand space. Okay. Then these. This is already looking better because it's actually inside of the. Wait a minute. Yeah. Okay. Again, we're gonna have to. It's gonna be shorter than what I would actually build it. I shouldn't reply. Man, in creative, they've got to like expand the size of this bar here. This is painful to have to flip all of this, but let's go 1, 2, 3, for. The idea actually would be it would hit that point there. So you would have a block, upside down stair. No, that would not. That's a lie. So that would be a block. This one would continue to go up. Here, up until we get to, see, it's that line there. You son of a gun. I needed to see where I'm at. So that would go to there, skip one, that one stays. Okay. Then go back down. What did we do on that side? So we did the prismarine on that side. Let's see what the tuff would look like. Although I think that smooth basalt could look good too. That's what I was thinking, but I thought you could get that in. I thought you could get that in deep slate. Where's tuff? Here we go. Let's do this for now. I feel like this might not be, can't really say dark enough because prismarine's obviously not a dark block either. Okay, so that would go up to, let's just say there, because there's going to be an upside down stair here. Here. I guess actually on the entrance, you actually could have the four-sided, could actually have the right thing here. Upside down. I think this is too brass, is going to emit too much light. All right, bear with me. Go with this. So have these here on the corners. Nope, that's a lie. That's a freaking lie. So you have those. You have to do the upside down stairs again. So you would have these. It's got to look grand again. So we're going to match the same footprint that we had from down below with the inverted stairs. So this will make it look better. So again, upside down here. Like I said, building this, I'm obviously not making it easy on myself. Okay, so now you would have on the large footprint, these guys would be your burning pieces here. Down, down. We'll get this one built out fully. And then I'll show you guys what I'm thinking for the arch. Here. Okay, and then I think my plan was just regular something like this. Yeah, okay, so let's take and complete this real quick. Okay, so that goes like that. That one's completed. Got to get this one built up real quick. It's super dark in here, like that. So as you're coming up to it, grand entrance, those are the pillars, and then the thing will actually have an arch connecting the two, so that one needs to match here. I feel like, just looking at this though, I feel like this is too dark. Is the prismarine too much though? What's honest opinions on that? Is the I feel like this matches the theme better because it's dark. This seems pretty bright, being that it's um, deep dark. Or here's the other thought. Ooh, let me put this out there first before we say anything. I had the thought too. What if we, again, same idea with it being ancient city. What if we made the, instead of doing tough, what if we stuck skulk in there instead? Because if we have to go raid the ancient city anyway, I have a few different spots I've already discovered in the world that I kind of like that. I like how it sparkles. I think I like that better. It looks dark, but it still gives off a little bit of visual appeal. It doesn't look flat. Thoughts on that? While you're thinking about that, let me count what the profile would be. This would be 15 blocks. 15 blocks from that. Oh, my wings are activated. So if we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, then you would be starting the next thing. So you'd have that wall here, wall here. Okay, so that would be another pillar. I need to see how this is going. I like the idea of overtaking place. Okay, I think I kind of like that too. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Here would be another section or another pillar here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Hell, I might actually get a whole nother thing in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Last pillar would be right here. And the whole thing may actually be pushed in because I didn't quite, I think I pushed it back a little far. This actually might be perfect here because then we could make it look like the bridge has been kind of broken. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 sections. That sucks. That would have been nice if we had 5. But I think what we might do is this whole piece right here, this profile, the same arch that's happening right here is what's going to be happening here. There's going to be a big arch, right? So I think this one right here, I'm going to turn this entire section into my portal. So it'll be stuck back in here. So if you have a block, brick, wall here. Starting, we're just going to overwhelm you guys with everything I've got in mind here. So 2, 3, 4. Actually, here we want to set it in probably down 1. Same thing here. If this is too dark on stream, let me know. I'll light it up a little better because I want to make sure it transfers over to YouTube well. Let's go 1 more in. Take and run this thing up as high as I can get it to here. Maybe break a few blocks out. Let's take and run it across. Again, knowing that I'm going to be arching it so the shape would change just a little bit. And also assuming that it's not too fat. I think I'm still within the parameters of what a portal could be. Yes. Okay, and then take that big profile and bring that in front of it. So this whole section would be the portal coming into the base. So when you come in through the nether hub, you would be bink, and this is what you would see with a big, this whole section here would be out. It would be broken and open. So that would then give us the big pillar that would then go all the way down to the deep dark below. I like that. I think I like how it's going to turn out. I think I would run this all the way up to the ceiling though. So that portal is going to be massive. Then I'll block it from the back side. That way we don't come through and then fall off the back. It would just be blocks. It'd be a one-way only. So with that being said, let's build a pillar right here, and we'll build the pillar over here. So I think once we have that pillar done and the opposing one, then I can actually build the arch here to see what that's going to look like, because I'm not going to use deep slate on that. I'm going to go with a stone brick. You're saying the stream's a little dark? Let's take, for now, I don't necessarily want to torch spam it, but I might need to just for the sake of getting through this here. Although this part's going to be pretty light, so I think maybe just that section was probably going to be too dark. All right, let's take that same idea. Let's keep going just for a minute. Here, 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 there, that there. My opinion diverges a little on your about the portal. Your idea is really good and cool too, but for me, the portal is a little too close for the entrance. Can you reword it just a little bit for me? Like, would you push it back into the tunnel further, or help me understand exactly what you're saying? Again, I'm open to suggestions. Because keep in mind too, is if you're coming through through the entrance, with that pillar being built up, you're not going to see it coming from here. You would be coming through here, and then you would see the portal. I think it's too close to the entrance in general for me. Okay, too close to the entrance of the whole base. Is that what you're saying? So it could be. This is where I just, again, this is all straight. Wasn't my original plan. Oh, okay. So my pillar's not there. Originally, what my plan was is with the center spire having crashed here, I was gonna make the portal look like what was maybe the propulsion for the spaceship, and so I was gonna have a big damaged portion in the actual spire, and then the portal was gonna be what was on the inside. Like that was the magic or the propulsion or power system that drove the base or drove the space station. So if that is more fitting, that could be something I work out, because originally my portal is here. That is actually linked to the nether hub. So if I moved it into the actual spire, I wouldn't have to move it on the nether side. So yeah, okay. So let's keep building this here, because whether or not this is here or not, this does not change. The pattern that's happening here is going to be the same. So let's run. How are we feeling about the skulk here? Is that, do you feel like that's the right block? Is that too much? Look good? I kind of like how it looks. So that would actually be, that's the back one. So probably something like that. That'll be enclosed so we won't see it. I think you could reduce just a little the scope. I think you could reduce just a little the skulk, or you could, so too much skulk. Maybe it'd be something else and we kind of pepper it in with the skulk. What is that? Like the, I think I know what you're saying. What if we went with, here, let's go with the tough here, and then go with the skulk vein, right? So maybe it was more of a, let's break it out from here up. Let's go tough maybe with the vein, like it started to overtake but it hadn't quite gotten there type deal. Maybe something like this, or well, however that would go. I didn't mean to break that out. And then finish it off the rest of the way up with tough or whatever block we decide to go, so it's being overtaken. Is that kind of what you were maybe thinking, like it's starting to overtake what was going on? Yeah, something like that. Okay, I kind of like that. I think that looks good. So it'd just be a matter of feathering that in the right way. I like that. Looks pretty good. Let's go with this. Up higher. That's going to go quite a bit higher. I think it's that block there. Yep. Here, there. I would start building on the side I wasn't on. Okay. Okay, something like that. And then what was the next part? It was gonna be, did I take away my, sure did. Where did it go? Get rid of the obsidian. Grab a torch so we can see. Okay, so let's go back with these here. There's going to be 5 of those. Then upside down stair. Oh, we got to move that. Upside down stair. Stair. Okay, and then you would have, again, the torch thing happening here. This might need to be pushed out just a touch. No, that's actually how I had it designed. Okay. Good thing we're going through all this. All right, we're not going to use that block. So you'd have this here, this here. That might need to actually go down a block because now you can't have the fire, which we would need to have. Off the topic, the portal remembers is that are in the Incendial era, and you have to find something in the late game to come back to the initial area to unlock, activate it. Oh, I gotcha. What did I have in there? That was all just supposed to be something like that. I think that might all need to come down 1. So we'll shift everything down when we actually build this. Okay, let's see what that looks like from out here. So if you're down below, coming up, the size looks right. Okay, let's stop on that for a second and switch over to what I was gonna do for the floor, because I think that might actually help light us up a little bit. What was I doing there? That was gonna be, I guess it would have to be top half slabs. So the idea would be, let me break this out for a second here. And then something like, so again, we're playing on bedrock, right? So we can hide light in the floor and then be able to put in bottom half slabs. This is where I hadn't really put a whole lot of thought in yet. I thought about going smooth stone for like a center aisle, but I think that's going to take away from what I'm going for. So let's go with this for a moment. Right, because we can get the light to shine through here. Right, so we still get all the light transfer since it's not a full block. We can still texture it. Let's break all these out. Son of a bitch. Come on. Right, let's break this. Go here. So again, we're going to hide our light in the floor. That way we don't want mobs in here spawning in. We still want it to be a safe area for us, but I don't want to do the bottom half slab in case I decide I want to build up something in the walkway. Again, we would have like some type of like stairs so you wouldn't see all this. Okay, and then we'd probably come in a few blocks. Let's see what this looks like. So we'll go 5s. We want to build in odd numbers so it looks better. Like that. Again, you'd have some type of stairing that would happen here. So you can't see this. And then maybe, well, that's only 4. Ugh. Okay. Maybe here's where I start to mix in our wood slabs. Not there. Am I blind? Is all slabs here? They're all here. Okay. Let's go spruce so it doesn't look too terribly dark. We'll just see if this looks right. I may need to peel that back. Again, you would have another torch. And then same type idea here. How would that? I don't know. I don't like it. Maybe this needs to be peeled back to 3. And we make the whole. I might even switch that to 1, 2, 3. I might switch that actually to stone or stone brick. Because there's going to be, so the arch up top is going to be stone brick. So it wouldn't look out of place. I feel like the wood does not look right. Where my slabs go? Here. go stone brick instead. I think that might look better. I said that, I don't know now. Let's do a half and see what would look better. No, I can't join. If you are still live in an hour, I might be able to. Welcome back, Nanny-O. Yeah, I think you prefer the wood one better. Okay. All right, I'm gonna have to think on that. I'm unsure. Then again, I don't. I think too. So like this wouldn't. I don't think that would just be. Nope. I don't want diamond here. I would actually texture this with tile and polished. Some people might remember I've textured like with this quite a bit. What I do that in my storage area, so make it look a little more, make it look a little better. It's not so flat. Then take and break up some of this. Here and here, we'll go polished. So it doesn't look so flat, looks a little bit more tiled. But the other's not bad, yeah. The other thought, yeah, I don't know. It doesn't look as good. Now that I'm on the large scale, I don't know if I like it. Or what I could do is go with this textured deep slate thing up until we get to this cliff section, and then go with the spruce as like the bridge that comes across. That could actually look better. I'm not the biggest fan of the checkerboard. Are you talking like this, or are you talking like deep slate wood, deep slate wood, deep slate wood, and then it staggers like a chessboard? Also, too, I feel like there's a lot of air around that. I'm not so sure. Ooh, that made it dark in here again. Let's do this for right now. Light that up. Oh, different thought. Squirreled for a second. What if we went, let's get rid of that. Would that give me enough light? That looks good. Let's go here. We'll see how it looks when it actually gets dark. I think that could look pretty good. Oh, like this? Yeah, I like that better. Oh shit, I can't do that because there's supposed to be stairs in there. Wonder if I broke. What if I did that instead? That might look better. I could finish the staired look here, so that looks more complete. I think that could probably look good. Okay, so now that that part is finished, I think what we would do then back behind all of this, we would probably break out some of the, we need a block that's not going to look tacky. I might end up replacing that with go here. What would this look like? Would it be dark enough or would it look? I just don't want the terracotta peeking through. I think the red's gonna take away from the look. Does that look better? I think that looks better. Right, because this orange is taken away from it for me, kind of ruining it. Right, that looks better. Now I've got a ton of that stuff, so yeah, I think that looks better. What do you think about some skulks on the wall too? I think that could, maybe once we get to like the inside, we could start to pepper in um, some skulk. And then where did have that back? Kind of do the overtake here, kind of deal, something like that. I think that would look good. Is that what we're thinking? Okay. Meantime, let's get this. Okay. Again, we're not gonna texture it. We're just getting the idea here. Oh, of course, already doing against what I said. Maybe I don't know. I feel like this tiled look might look best all the way. That in there. Whoop. That way too, like this doesn't blend into the walls there. Right. All right, I think that could look pretty good there. So now let's take, oh, my OCD is going to kick in now. Let's put that there. Okay, so now that is in place. If I took the stone, or no, I wasn't going to do stone there. I was going to do, take back season. Okay, hold on. So from here, I want this to be sunk back just a hair. I think this might have been, again, I've had a lot of ideas running through my head. Let's take tough. And not gonna lie, I'm kind of impressed you can play using the control. I suck to play my, well, I'm playing on an Xbox. So I don't have a choice. Well, actually, that's a lie. I do have a choice. I'm a controller player though. But would it be easier if I was using mouse and keyboard? Probably. If I learned the controls, I could probably place blocks better. All right, so we're going to build a general wall real quick, and I'll show you what I was thinking. Although I think this might need to be pushed back 1 or 2. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm pretty sure. Nope. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that needs to be pushed back. Yeah, that needs to be pushed back 1. Okay, so let me at least get my thought out here. you would need to, from, where'd it go? From that block there, you would come in. Actually, be where that skulk is right there. Okay, so we're going to come, son of a bitch. From there, you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you'd have that pillar going up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then those back there. Let me take this up real quick so I can keep progressing with my thought here. Okay, so now we're starting to kind of get some work done there. So then we come up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4. Damn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So again, we're supposed to be down further. We'll start to do it here. So all of this, so the arch does not continue. The arch is only happening from the posts. So we're going to be doing, this all actually is a flat face. So I think that one goes away. You would have tough, then this. Here, here, and then there. Except the problem is this, like I said, it needed to go back one block. So we want to create depth. We don't want this flat. Is this dark? That might help maybe. We don't want it to look flat, right? We want some depth in here. So if we have the tough, or whatever block we decide to use, in here. All right, so now you can kind of see what I was thinking there, but then on this point, again, this has to keep going up. We're gonna have to blow a lot of this. Let's get a lot of this out of here. Just gonna be a little hard to do at the end of the plateau. We probably should have been experimenting with this. Probably where that portal was, honestly. We would have it'd be, where'd my bricks go? So here, here, again, then you would come back in with the tough back behind. Like that. So like this is basically gonna make a diamond. Goes to, this is actually double thickness here. This one would be doubled up. Let's get this out of here. Zeke, you're volunteering to help build this, right? Pretty sure I remember you saying that the other day. Probably gonna get a fuck no. Here, let's set that there for now. Not where those are gonna go, not final resting place. Something like this. Let's come back down. Hard to visualize when it's not all in the right place. I think the tuft is going to be too much. It's going to be too busy. But if we go with that overtaken, like Skulk is starting to crawl up the walls, that could help. I think that could help break it up. I like that idea. Come up. Something like this. Is this dark? Okay, so now we got the depth in that pillar. I got the depth in that pillar. Okay, here's where I was going to introduce light. So, where's my... We have this. Again, I'm testing here, so this may be too much. I don't know. I'm just trying to play a little bit. Shit, that's got to be back one more fucking block. Jesus Christ. All right, we're just going to have to pretend for a second. So then the idea would be this is all lit here. And then you would have stairs, but all pushed back one more row. So all of this would be back, probably pushed back 2 more blocks. So these stairs are sitting where the tuft is now, flames back even further. We have depth coming through. So you'd have 2 sections of this potentially. And then I think I was thinking, this might be too much. I think I was thinking something like that, but I think it's too much. Again, let's approach it from a different angle. You can imagine it. So from far away, it doesn't look terrible. I'm glad it's nighttime so we can really kind of see this. So again, if you're coming in from up above, you can see. I like where it's going. I like where it's going. So really, what it should have been is you would have. It should have been there. Then I feel like maybe stairs there. Let's do this little section, see what that looks like. That might be too far back. There's definitely a fine balance between like how much depth are you trying to create and it being too much where it looks tacky. We don't want it to look tacky. Do I not have that? So you would have this back here. Then pop these things. stairs in front of that. Nope. And not tiles, but it needs to be the others. So now we've got more depth in there. I think that looks better, right? I like that better already. And then, all right, let's figure out, I don't think tough does the block I want for this piece. So what block could look better? The only thing I'm going to say for sure I don't want is blackstone. I think it looks super sweet, but I'm not about to go raid a bunch of bastions. It does to a epic entry. It does add to an epic entrance scene. Is that what you're saying? What we could cobbled deep slate look all right? Let's take and pull this up a bit, and then we'll put that decorative arch. Sorry, I know it's going to get dark for a second. Let's come around. So the texture's just different enough. That could look pretty good. Went too high here. So that would come back down. Come on. Come back down like that. And then you'd have guess it would look like this. So that same pattern would follow through to here. Let's do the same thing here real quick. Again, I don't know if tiles is the right brick here, but does that look better? It looks darker, might fit a little better. Textures are different enough. We haven't used that block yet. Is it too deep? So again, like if you're coming through the center, look how just large this thing looks. The scale is huge. And Whooper, I just noticed you followed. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. It's deep in my own thought here, trying to figure out how the hell I'm gonna make this work. I guess one thing we could do to add a little something. Actually, here before I go off on that tangent, let's get this. Maybe we. Whoop. If we start to pepper in something like. I might have to get rid of my fire for a second. Something like this. Something like that, maybe. There, and then flip over to could even take and start to feather out onto the walls. Something like that. Now we put our flame back. And then now on to what I was thinking. If we take, let's go chains, and this we can take and pull in. How far down would we want to go? Something like that. My original intent wasn't to leave these, but let's see. We'll just, again, we're kind of playing with arches now. I for sure don't like this. Let's get rid of that. How do we feel about this? It's bothering me that this isn't the right. I guess this isn't the right one either, because we would texture it. I felt pretty okay. You feel pretty okay with it? Okay. I think that might be a good place to move forward with that. So again, the same pattern would happen in all 4 sections of this. So that would be a repeating pattern both sides except for this section here, straight across. This would be open. And that's where we would lead down into wherever our pillar is going to be here. I like it. I think it looks pretty good. The only thing I'm a little unsure of is I'm a little unsure of the amount of fire we got. So I think, what if, okay, I got an idea. What if we took these 2 out, put in, what, wrong. Shit, I need that soul shit back. Let's go here. Let's go there. Maybe create something like, I think you guys probably see where I'm going with this. I wish we had more to choose from here. What if we did this instead? So there wasn't so much of it. Does that look better? A little more obtainable, not so gaudy looking. How do we feel about that? I feel like I like that better. Or do we do one center? Do we do one in the center? Here, let's, I kind of wish this one looked the same. Let's fix this one real quick. You son of a gun. A center one? Okay. We're going to do a direct comparison here. Let's fix how this looks. Then we can look at them side by side. Now I feel like you guys are judging me because I use a controller. I don't feel as efficient now. And then we gotta shove all this back out of the way. which means I get to do more terracotta mining. Right, because I need to be, yep, it's got to peel back. Okay. Give me this. And that. I was going to use tile for 3 in total. Yeah, I'm glad we did the creative thing. This is going to end up being much better than I think. What you think about a completely fallen and or taken pillar? I know how to use it. Gotcha. I think it's a good idea. We'll see how it looks here in a few. I like the idea. I think what we could end up doing is where this is broken out that leads down to there. I think to kind of fit the bill for that, we might make it look like one of these sections was blown out potentially. And if we did that, then we could actually have a broken pillar or one that's just completely overtaken, or maybe the two that surround it are completely overtaken. So this whole center piece here would be the skulk. Maybe some of these blocks here aren't the polished stone. They might actually be the overtaken full skulk. All right, let's put this in real quick. And do with that. Let's get, whoop. Sorry, it's going to get dark for a second. Here, let's put that there for a moment. Put another one there so we can see. Shouldn't be able to see that from the front. Let's take this out because this won't end up staying either. All right, so those. That's right. Okay. So those two, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and 1. Okay, so that's all pushed back. Now let's get the one lantern hung down. I think I did 3 chains. Yep. Then probably do something like that. Place the stairs in the front. And then here, here. So go 3 high, I think's what I did. All right, which one looks better? I went too high on that. Let's see. One of them is a base that is to be abandoned because of strange epics predator invaded, and this predator is intelling and is basically invisible and dark, so he's destroying and pretty much all sources of light. And the other one is about a base that was overtaken by a pretty potent, that's a big word, fungus that drove everyone crazy. I think your first idea there is pretty similar to what I was going for with it being the wardens. All right, let's come out to here again. So when you're walking up, again, this would all be like a staircase, and it would be down further. I like this. This looks good. This looks good to me. Actually, both walls look sick. Yeah. Should it be an alternating, like a single double as it goes through? Me? I don't know. I like them both. Zeke, you still in here? What do you think? Would be good. Yeah. Man, I'm super happy with that. It looks so good. I don't think much. Well, what do you think looks better? If it was your base, and you were doing it, what would you think? While you're chewing that over, let me peel this back, because this is supposed to be, what is happening here? I got blocks here. Okay. Back out again. That's only the lower half of the wall. There's still shit that goes up above it. The double one. I like them both. I'm pretty indifferent on both of them. Can you alternate? I could. I had that idea too. What if I just alternated it as it went down? So it went from a single to double, single, double, single, double the whole way down. That could look good too. Probably the same height. I don't know that I like that one being taller. Yeah. That's what I was thinking too. Okay, so let me get this thought across here now, because there is more to this than what I've currently got. Let's see. So that's got to be 3 deep, 3 deep, 3 deep on that part, and then it starts to come back because it makes a diamond. Definitely got more terracotta to peel out of this thing. Peel that out. Okay, so that diamond would be in there. We would have the same. Let's get that all. Those don't have to come out. A little bit more. I think it's something like that. Complete that one, that one, that one, that one. Same thing there. These three come out. I was going to do a floating flame. I'm not going to do that now. I think I like the idea of a light being centered. Like that. Okay, I like the way that looks. I'm just going to go clean something. Be right back. Okay, sounds good. All right, let's step back and look at that now. Yep, I like that part. Okay, so now it's going to be a matter of making the rest of the arch. So let's peel this away as far as like the profile arches go. And if only it was this easy in survival. Okay. So that would also be lit. This one would be lit. Probably starting from, no, it'd have to be back. Here. Or do I do stone arch? All right, let's grab a block we're not using for sure to get the general shape. So probably need it to be, yep, that one right there. So it's that block, but it's that row. No, it's actually back here. It's this son of a bitch right here. Okay, so then you would have to have, here's the general shape of the arch then. You would have that block. Gotta try and make that look. I don't think I'm gonna be able to use. I'm gonna have to use something I can use stairs. So let's go with this. Although I'm pretty fucking sure. Nope, let's just go with this. Okay. So we got full block. Then here, upside down stair. Yep, upside down stair. Then this again. Upside down stair. Let's get the right blocks. This is gonna bother me. Then like that. Here, stair, slab, then that, stair, slab, and then it would be that. Actually put that back for a second so I have it. Okay, we got to clear out some shit. Where was my other thing? Here. Get all this shit out of here. It's the same arch goes across pillar to pillar. Is it breaking all my blocks now? Almost. Okay, this is right. Okay, so then what's happening here, this comes up. I guess that wouldn't be there because it's actually part of the wall. I guess that's fine. Okay, so let's come over to here and do the same deal. I'm back, okay? Didn't miss anything. Had to clear some stuff out of the way. Okay, so if that's that piece there, we would have to have, is it that one? Nope. It's that one. Except 3 tall. So here, stairs at the same level. It is, okay. Then here, stair, that. Stair, that, and then no. Something's off. What's off? Should be a stair there. Block. And then I feel like that's a stair again. Upside down stair. Nope, that is a slab. Why am I fucking struggling with that? That should be... So if that's the burning one, I think what's throwing me off is it's not on the same plane. That's what the deal is. Did I lose something? No, you're good. Trying to like finish the rest of this so we can see what the rest of my idea was here for the top of the wall. I think we might just have to build it like that. All right, here, let's do this. I think I got to get on the same plane so I can do it. So should be okay. So it should be a upside down stair, and then a block upside down stair, then a flat one. Okay, now I know what I'm doing. Here, upside down stair, flat. So this was wrong. And then block, upside down stair. No. Why does that look so fucking goofy? That's centered. So stair. Oh, I see it. Yep, I see it. No, I don't see it. So block. So block upside down stair right above there. Then it was another block and upside down stair. I'm gonna have to get that out of here. It's messing me up. Upside down stair, upside down stair. Then that. Okay. Upside down stair. Now block, block. Upside down stair, upside down stair. Flat, flat. Block, block. Now we got it. Upside down stair, upside down stair. This and this. Wasn't actually what I was thinking, but I think this might. There's supposed to be a center one. Why is that off? I think this is not shifted in enough. What would code be like? Not sure I understand. I don't think I'm far enough in on this side. I think that's what's throwing me off. Because I should have should look like this. So I guess we'll just build it backwards. So here, which means the upside down stair goes there. Yep, I was off one. Okay, so that's what it is. So there's the arch. I think it just looks funny because we've got all of this happening in here for the placeholders. Okay, so that's the general shape of arch. That's happening in front of it. So that's actually, that should be forward. What we just did there should actually be a forward 1 block. But for now, we'll just conceptualize here. Hit the fucking wings again. All right, so that's what the wall panel would look like. And then it would be actually, all that brickwork I was doing would actually be stone brick. And that would be 1 block forward. So it'd actually be happening at this layer here. So this would be back behind it. All that would be in line with the this is gonna be better off if I just build it. Let's go here, stair brick here, and then slabs. Lost my slabs. Where's slabs? Here. So if we go this, 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 and then this. This might actually help us visualize here. So all this is going to be coming out just as far as the pillars. That's going to come out to here. That's going to be hard to do. Okay, come down, hit this. Up another stair, okay. There. Oh. Okay. Let's get these placed first. Let's be there. Okay. Now let's go back behind and fix what we were just doing with all this goof up. Because that will not look like that. All be solid. All right, now let's go look. So now you have a nice big, yeah, I like that. I like that better. Let's fix. How am I going to do that though? Have to be like this. So that it looks complete. I think that's the right call there. All right, let's take a fly down. What do we think about that? Some more detail on the bottom, a little bit more straightforward up top. I did not fix this part. I think that's what I was doing, right? Something like that. Stair, stair. Oh, nope, that's supposed to be stairs. Wait, there's not stairs on top of that. Why is that? Oh, this pillar's too fucking wide. The top's too wide. That's what it is. Better than anything I've done in my career. Might need to drop the top down about 2-3 blocks. Looks like my receding hairline, big bald spot. Okay, well here's the thing. All of this does drop down. It's not supposed to have this many blocks above it. It's only supposed to go up 1, 2, 3. So it would actually start 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, that one would go back. It'd be here. So this is the one that would actually start the it would actually be here. So I built it out too much. So the arch would actually be there. So yeah, actually about what you said, drop it down 3. Yep. That would be the right. So it should be here. Let's just go ahead and pop. Yep, so it'd be there instead. I wasn't following my graph paper. It looked like that. With all of this not being there now. Don't fuck with me on that Vegeta is my shit. That's true. That's his Fortnite character. What? Doop, doop. Doop. And then this one. Yeah, I like that. I like that better actually. Because that would then put. I like that better. It fits better with the fire stuff going on. So then we could probably just do something like this. That would all fall right underneath it. And then as far as this goes, this is in one too many. That's why I was having trouble with the symmetrical, what was happening here. I had it too wide. What did I say? So that's the flat block. Here. Whoop. Okay, then be one more set of that. Just like that, and then this comes down right here. So now if we come down here, doing so, yes, we are in creative. I decided to I wanted to design a little bit. I wanted to see what we thought about um, some tunnel creation. So I did show the realm like where it's at, and then as we got to talking, I was like, you know what? I feel like this would be a good creative stream, just to walk through what we think things might look like, where my head was at with everything. So this is where we're at the moment. I think with this being this way now, we can actually run the pillars up. Let's take and push that back. Let's get that there. Something like that. Supposed to be an upside down stair there. And then close that off there. What do you think, Nanio? Minus the terracotta, of course. So down at ground level, it would look something like this. Repeated down. I think the way this is set up, you would have this same thing repeating in 4 spaces. So you'd have 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Same thing opposing, 1. This one we skip. That's what's going to be the entrance down to the deep dark, which happens to be right down there. That's fine. Take your phone call. And then 2 more sections over there. Are we all on the same page? Prismaring's not the right block. So if it's going to be 2 inset per column, definitely don't alternate them. Go doubles all the way. Okay. Let's do that then. Let's push that there. I went 1. And then we'll have to crank that. Whoop. Then let's take out this stuff and put in this. We like that? Looks good? Let's see. Oh, hey guys, I gotta sleep now. I wish I could stay longer. Hey, thank you for dropping in and hanging out for so long and giving me some good ideas. Thanks again for the follow. You can always catch my stuff on YouTube. That's just Koontzzy, Koontzzy. Be sure to like and subscribe anything you see there so you don't miss anything. We have Minecraft and Fortnite stuff. So in the meantime, I will catch you hopefully on another stream. Thanks for stopping in. I like that. That looks good. I'm glad we did glad we went the creative route tonight. Okay, let's do that. Let's run these up. Gotta get that freaking terracotta out of there. Do that. Same thing over there. What do you think, Zeke? Have a good one, Whooper. feel like the columns look a little bare. There's something about this I don't like. I don't know if it's just because I can see the terracotta through it or they just don't. Oh, something seems off. But it's, I mean, I like it too because you can see through it. I mean, they're airy. I don't know what to think on it. Rest of it look good though. It's the terracotta. I think that's what's messing with me. If we'd have done this further in here where we're just messing with the cave piece of it, I think I'd have a different opinion of it. Almost one. I don't think I like this being in line with the flame. I think I want to push this back one row. That would be fixed. That would be there. That goes there. Nope, that goes there. I definitely think it's the terracotta messing with it. Messing with my eyeballs. The stone on the left one throws it off a bit. You mean like this stone? Oh, we weren't gonna do the fully overtaken here either. That was gonna be the column center isn't all one color, right? I mean, because it's supposed to look overtaken. It was a tough thing. Like it was like it didn't originally start to be that, and then the skulk was starting to take it over. I think was the idea there. That help make them match. That's what's throwing me off. So is that better? Yep. Okay. Cool. I like this. This looks good. Let's get those. Let's have a little consistency here. Let's come down. Oh. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Now, what's going to be difficult is what I was planning to do was taking this arch, and that's the same arch that's being done this way. It's the same, it's the exact same. This it's 15 blocks here, same that it is here. So this stone arch was going to be the same here, which I wasn't necessarily going to do in the entrance here. Those were just going to be columns. The stonework, this stonework was supposed to really start here. What I don't know is how am I going to feather in that, or is it just going to be like stone arches and then maybe what's in between, like in the center, maybe that's has a whole different look. So let me have that. Let me have that. And let me have that. So if we go, I guess really it should. Motherfucker, that's still not fucking even. That's centered though. Oh, here's what it is. supposed to be that. There we go. Okay. So if it's back here. So if it's really going to be, oh, that's off too. Okay. So if it's really going to be like this, you would have stone here, brick, then this, stone, slab, see, so flat, stone, flat, stair, flat, stair, flat. It's got to be another stair and a flat there. And then you would have this one right here in the center. Okay, so then if we took and actually filled that in, you wouldn't see through it after it's all built. It should look like this. Taper them into one another. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to. Like as it comes into here, so it basically ends up making yeah. Sin will look cool as hell. I agree. Okay, so then if I go, it's gonna be hard to replicate. Okay, let me think this through. So if I go backwards, I need that with this. Then from here, like that. With that. So that was my stairs. Now I need the flat again with another there. Okay. And then it'd be one more like that. That'll one block gap, yep. Upside down, and then you would have the flats. Yep, so the arch. All right, see you later, Nadio. Catch you next time. Yeah, I think that's I don't know if it just looks off because the other pillar's not in, like it's lopsided right now. Something about that looks off. But I can't put my finger on it. Anyway, I think we're getting the design down here. So if you leave that exposed, so we leave this corner open. Again, if you have that all as brick. Question is, how do you taper it the right way? And it not look stupid. peel that across because we don't want just the corner. So now we got to figure out how to. Oof. Okay, I'm back. I had a phone call just as I got back. I missed so much. I'm so sad. Hey, it's okay. We're just doing a little. First, you can always catch my YouTube replay. Um, but we're just doing some just conceptual stuff. Um, I'll be on Minecraft, I believe, the majority of the week. Because now we've got this idea down here, I'm gonna want to actually build it now. So it's gonna be trying to figure out how to make this happen, and there's gonna be a long ways to go. So, yeah, I like the way this looks though. I like the way this looks. I also had to figure out how to taper that all in so it all melts together and looks sweet. But how are we doing on time? 11:15 or 11:10. This might be a good place to stop anyway. So thanks everyone for hopping in. Tip: gather all the materials first, then build it. So actually, I have a lot of this already. I have so much deep slate and stone and things actually ready to go. They're all up in a shulker box. Several shulker boxes over here. So I'll be able to get a lot of this done already just with what I've got. Actually, it's all in my inventory. I got scaffolding, cobbled deep slate, same, tough. That I've already got a bunch of stone. Both of these shulkers are stone, so I'll be able to get a large chunk of this done with just what I've got. And I've still got a few levels left. I have to go down like 4 more levels. I actually need to be at level 92. So what am I at now? This is 93, so I've actually got to take it down to here before I can even do any of the building. So I've got to come down, this many more, because I need it to all sit at 92 and be the base. So I've got a little bit more clearing out to do, and then all of this will actually drop down the 4 blocks, and then we can start the arches. So, yeah. So lots to do, but I do have a lot of materials already. But anyway, again, thanks for stopping in and hanging out, going through the creative process with me. I think we're on the right track. So let's shoot for maybe Thursday. I'm gonna do some more gathering tomorrow, off camera. Thursday, let's jump on for another stream. We'll actually be in the realm. We're gonna start building. I'm gonna try and get all of this knocked out and on the right level, so no one's gotta watch me do all that digging again. I'll get that all taken care of, and then Thursday we'll hop in. And we're actually gonna start building things out. So, if you missed anything, catch it on YouTube. I'll have the replay up tomorrow, sometime midday. So you can always check it out there to see what all we went through. And then we'll go from there. So until next time, I will catch you guys later. Peace.